Hi, and welcome to ODND Presents a Fistful of Dice, a Deadlands campaign. I am the Marshal Jeff, and with me in Boise, in the twofer room.
So we keep all our twofers when
Yeah,
they fall out. I am Dan, and I am playing Bartholomew Chancellorth of the Atlanta Chancellorths, nephew of the Salt Lake Chancellorths, and Purser of the Ogden.
Yes.
I'm Airy, and I'm playing Franck Vernou, the French-Mexican trapper. And I don't know, I think I'm doing harpoon on the...
Your harpoon duty. And in the tray is Skeeter Louise. Because she's got her middle name is the same as our other annoying cat's first name. And she's playing with dice. I know you might hear that.
Kittens, man.
She's still the baby.
And also in Boise?
I am Kimberly. I play Alice Taylor, a legitimate businesswoman and maker of fine medications.
And with me in Washington? Well, not
Ew, I'm I'm Josh, and I play Percy Clemens, aka Clem, a deserter of both
An army.
Some army.
all branches of service in this time period, possibly, and also I'm a good note keeper as well, deckmate of the Ogden. Possibly looking for a promotion with how clean he swaps those decks.
Please forgive his ever-changing branch of service.
Because it does change as I sail from town to town.
branch of service, affectation.
Army
Okay.
converted from. Pardon my ever-changing personality.
And state of existence.
Yeah.
Does anybody know what happened last time?
God, no.
I have two notes.
Go ahead.
And I know we burnt the boat.
Because there were, like, things
we were-
inside.
We were covered by zombie cockroaches.
Yeah, I have eight
that's
roaches
right.
on feet is one of my notes that I struck from my book. I
drew a
have
diagram.
PS to myself, check in with party before acting. Because I feel like some hazards might have happened because of Clem/me.
At the end, you did check in with the party first, so...
Okay, that's good.
And then, as we ran from the ship, all the other zombie creatures that were on the boat started stampeding towards us, including, I believe it was a zombie steer. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
And then God said, "Did you try the key?" So we started the car and drove off.
And the sounds chased us into the night, but we escaped.
We escaped. We were able to camp for one night, and then we made it to. Did I write down what the name of the town we were going to was? I'm not sure I did. But we got to the town because we were going to town to find parts for the ship that we were on that got attacked by giant worms, and then Clem was going to tell us all about his Manitou and Undeath, but we kind of mocked him at least twice, and so he took all the food and went out to sleep in the car.
Oh, that makes sense of my other notes, sleeping in boat and Clem is pouty.
Yep.
I pieced it all together now.
Because when we were camping out, you're going to try to tell us, and we ended up being assholes about it. And then when we got to the hotel, you were going to tell us again. You're like, okay, I've calmed down. I will try again.
And we fucked it up again?
And we fucked it up again.
Sounds like us.
Yep. After escaping a horde of zombie animals, our posse finally made it to town. Clem threw a fit while everyone else finally got a good night's sleep. Will Clem still be cranky in the morning? Will they get the parts they need to fix the ship? Will they ever see home again? Find out now on ODND Presents A Fistful of Dice.
You're in Corrine.
Does that mean I get a chip? Does anyone else get a chip?
Josh can have a white chip too.
Yeah, no,
All right.
I'm gonna turn it into a bounty point,
Wait,
so don't even
Didn't
pull it
Clem
out.
get married?
No, that was a different game.
That was a different game.
Oh, oops. I'm so confused.
That was our one-off. That was
That was the AU.
Josh got married game.
Oh, yeah.
Technically, my character got married in that one. We're talking
Okay.
prospector.
So, not much time has passed, and it's about 2:00 in the morning when Clem hears the sound of someone chewing tobacco at his feet.
That seems. This is a sex thing.
Oh, God.
There's no visual
maybe-
context for that one, Kimberly.
There doesn't need to be.
Yeah, so that noise, I'm assuming it awakens me since I had such a peaceful rest.
Something in you.
Kind of kicks in a little bit of the war, and I'm like, Johnny Reb's coming into the trenches. And I sit up and look around.
And who should be at the foot of your bed but the prospector
Oh,
himself?
Jesus.
Cool.
He's like, "How you doing, Clem? Long time no talk."
I've been calling you. I've been closing my eyes, looking in the mirror. Coop, one thing you will have to forgive my ever-changing affectation is it does change as I travel throughout this land. But I've been doing the signal, Coop. I closed my eyes, spun around 3 times, and said your name in a dark room in the mirror, and you never showed.
Did that woman folk show up?
Woman folk. Oh,
Yeah, that's how you get Bloody Mary.
well, shit, Coop.
You got Bloody Marys by going to brunch.
Anyway, enough jibber jabber. I got something for you to do.
Well, all right, lay it on me, good buddy.
There is a situation, you could say, that I need you to look into. It's in a town called Grimvale. Grimmvale, for those of you who are taking notes at home.
He just
we're all technically
no
taking
worries
notes
on
at
that
home.
for me, Coop. I never was that good of a speller. I'll get it eventually.
All right. So, here's the thing. To get there, you're gonna have to go up into the mountains, and you're gonna have to go through a town called Alder Creek. Alder Creek. Forget my
That's
hick
right.
and don't know how to pronounce words correctly.
You're from Idaho, say it right.
And well, your friend Bartholomew is going to want to go there because there's something of his out in Alder Creek. If you need incentive, well, Just tell him that the Ogden ran aground outside of Grimvale.
How'd they get there, Coot?
I don't know, the fucking wind?
I mean, it makes sense they were a ship, so...
Ghost Rock? I don't know. Fact of the matter is,
Spectral
you
iceberg.
got...
Sorry.
There's some heebie-jeebie shit that I need somebody like you to look into. And by you, I mean undead. Your friend, and he reaches out and puts a finger right in the middle of Clem's forehead, and you are best suited to go investigate this situation and bring it to some sort of conclusion.
Well, Coot, I don't know. I mean, I'm more than happy to help a friend out, but the way Bartholomew's been acting, I think he might be more of an associate rather than a friend.
Oh, damn.
Oh, burn.
Clem's demoted us?
Well, I mean, have you shot him in the foot?
Well, no.
Could try that. That gets people moving.
You Coot sees Clem take like a little bit of a mental note, like saving that one in the back of his mind.
Anyway, I understand your 10-horn friend has a horse by the name of Hell Bitch. Is that right? Yes, no, maybe?
Well, he has this cousin named Horace, but I wouldn't call him a hell bitch.
Yeah. Let's put it this way. Horace and Hell Bitch and a couple other horses are waiting for you in Alder Creek.
I love that Horace got looped in with the horses.
Not surprised, though.
For real.
Saddle
fun.
up my horse
Well,
and I ride into the city.
You got it, Coop. What mountains are we going to?
He turns around and points in the general northern-ish direction.
To like some big mountains right in front of us.
Yeah, generally. I mean, if you want a actual physical location, it would be like, you know how Utah's kind of L-shaped, and there's that little notch that's Wyoming,
Yeah.
and up above is Idaho. It's like in that little trifecta region where Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming kind of meet, the Soda Springs area.
Okay.
Ogden?
In real life, I was just asking to make sure you weren't going to try pull some tricky shit, and we ended up in the wrong mountains. So
This is
nothing
Appalachia.
happens.
What are we
this
doing
episode.
here? I can see my house from here.
Well, Coop, I think I got all the details. I will look into this quote heebie-jeebie shit unquote for you, and
You do that. Remember our deal. You do things for me, and I'll find a way to get your traveling partner out of that skull of yours.
I mean, Coop, I'm more than happy to help a friend. This traveling partner, it's more like not even a backseat driver, really. So, you ever heard of that story? Never mind. I was going to make a family vacation reference, but I can't shoehorn it in here. I'm stumbling over myself, Coop. I'm just flustered because it's nice to be in good company. You got it, good buddy.
He reaches down and pats Clem on the leg, and then stands up, takes another bite of chaw, and walks back out into the night.
And I go back to sleep super peacefully. Like that pat was just like, little rose. if my undead cheeks could turn rosy, they would be rosy
Aw.
right now, falling back asleep.
What's like the skeleton in Last Unicorn when he drinks the wine?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll wait till morning to bring this up with everybody. I'm not gonna. I'm still a
pick
little
us up.
sour, so the more time that can elapse with good rest, the better.
All
So
right.
wait, when you said
then-
when you said Coot was at the foot of the, so he was standing at the foot of the car or whatever. right?
Yeah, yeah,
I guess that makes it easier for Coot to find him, honestly.
yeah.
Yeah,
Or like
see,
the
we
side
did you
of the
a
car.
favor.
Or fucking well.
Were you stretched out in the back
I just-
seat?
Yeah, I just see like a door open. My feet were like right out in the open, and he's just
He got
like.
the whole thing. He's got like the hat pulled down,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
feet up on the edge.
So, shifting gears over to Bartholomew and Frank and Allie. It is now about 6 a.m. You hear the rooster crow in your from your room. You guys will recall you are staying in the Wrong Pelican Saloon upstairs. So you awaken to the sound of the rooster crowing and the smell of bacon and eggs cooking
Mm.
down below.
Oh, just 5 more minutes, Mama. And I roll over. I'm about to sleep.
5 minutes pass.
Oh.
Nothing has
Man.
changed.
I want to be downstairs eating breakfast before they even show up into the dining area.
Ladies, I believe we should probably go get our grub on, find some parts for the Ogden, and I guess drive back across the desert and hope nothing interesting happens.
What, to us? Nothing interesting ever
I
happens.
put on my gun belt and boots and head on out the door.
Okay, well, I get dressed and I check my medicine bag and
I was already dressed.
Yeah,
make
you
sure
didn't-
everything is.
You just lay down in bed, muddy boots and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Or sandy, I guess they'd be. Or did you manage to get them muddy even though we were in the middle of the
Yeah, totally.
I will head downstairs.
So I'm happily eating away at some breakfast. Little sip of the little drop of the good stuff in my coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I take a slice of bacon off Clem's plate.
Oh.
Well, good morning, y'all. I suppose I could share this bounty I have before me. But before you do, and Clem puts that piece of bacon back on his plate. In fact,
You already take a bite though.
Yeah, but you
I
still
turn
take
to
it back.
I turn to the innkeep and go, breakfast for all my kind traveling folk is on me, but I do have to have a little conversation with them before you give them any food. And I flip a solid $1 to the barkeep.
Can we at least have coffee?
Half
I'm not going
cups all around.
La
Not even
la
a full
la.
cup.
The barkeep catches the coin and like bites it and is like, all right, and walks off into the kitchen.
When I get my half cup of coffee, I'll give it to Frank.
Merci. And I drink it really fast, even though it's probably really hot.
Well, I imagine you all slept pretty well in your comfy beds all together. Like a
Yes, it was a
thick little
positive
group of
orgy.
thieves.
Such a shame
Well,
you
for
missed
me-
it.
Yeah. It was a whole to do.
I got a visit from a little somebody special.
Oh,
And now
Oh.
period.
You went across. You visited the
Apparently, Allie is snarky today.
saloon of
Flip.
ill repute.
I went from 130 to 129. I'm going down to 128.
Of
Don't
what?
serve them their breakfast till it's cold. Anyway, gang, had a little visitor last night by the name of Coot Jenkins. I don't know if any of y'all are familiar.
No.
Well, this.
I mean, you've never. Is there someone from like your dead
Your
past? Because I mean, you've
past.
never really said much about it to us.
Well,
Feel like
this
keeping it a
individual-
secret.
Well, Bartholomew, this Coot Jenkins, this individual just so happens to be the one who gave me this second chance, if you will. And he wanted me to tell you specifically that you and I need to head to a town called Alder Creek up in the mountains.
Sounds like fun. Let's do it.
And now, before y'all start getting worried about the Ogden, it is going to be by a town called Grimvale.
How the hell did you get there? The ship was broken.
You
Coot
could-
said ghost rocks or wind. And I trust his opinion. He did bring me back to life, so if that holds any measure in his word, I suppose.
Well, I feel like this makes this whole part of our trip completely moot. We didn't have to leave the ship at all.
Are you
Fight undead roaches.
are you truly entertaining this line of bullshit?
Who are you talking to?
You
Yeah,
I
which
mean,
one's Frank talking to?
Bartholomew.
Yeah.
Bartholomew,
pourquoi?
he also told me to tell you that there was a certain hell bitch in town.
Yeah, see, that's why we gotta go. Gotta get my horse.
You didn't hear that part yet.
He just said it.
But why are you?
I mean, I don't
I look
think
at Allie.
Bartholomew's
I look
ever brought
helplessly
that.
at Allie.
I don't think Bartholomew's ever brought that name up to Clem. I know I'm not very good at staying canonical, or you know, but yeah, I feel like that would be a little shocking.
Are you sure you haven't had a nightmare?
No, I slept really well last night, thank you.
Except for when he was woken up at 2 a.m. by a old man. Tell him
by
about
a
my
history hobo.
tell him about my horse, which I've never told him the name of my horse, so I'm on board. I want my horse. I've been wanting my horse since episode 1.
I also believe Horace is at the town of Alder
Yes,
Creek.
my horse is there. You already told me that.
Oh,
And yeah, we'll leave it at that. That seems like a good priority. We do need to go to a town called Grimvale. Alder Creek's along the way. If you'd all accompany me to check out some heebie-jeebie shit,
That's what we do best, isn't it?
which
It
sounds
seems
like
to be our
just a-
modus operandi as of late.
if by do best you mean flee in terror.
I mean,
Coop
half
was
a
short
dozen
on
to
the
one.
details. But I assume a heebie-jeebie is some kind of town dance, so I suggest we all really gear up for this one. I know it's been tough travels. Maybe we've gotten a little snippy with each other, but I would like to take you all to a town dance where we could have some fun.
But,
I feel like we
I think,
deserve it at this point.
I believe we should all get a stick of dynamite.
Yeah. Bartholomew, I'm getting two this time. But enjoy your breakfast. Barkeep, it's on me, and I need to hit the general store before we hit the road.
Ugh, I am so confused. But if it means we get to eat, I'll do whatever.
That bacon smells really good.
Okay. By now, the barkeep, who we decided last session, I believe, looks an awful lot like Aisling.
Yep.
Brings out the cups of coffee and plates of bacon and eggs and flat
How hot
packs.
is it?
Room temperature, tepid.
Okay, yeah, I got my money's
I mean, she's very. The coffee's tepid.
She's got great cups of coffee.
Tracks
And
of
tracts
land.
of land.
She's got mugs for days.
Yep.
Oh, look at that mug.
All right.
How much does the breakfast set me back for everybody?
Let's say $1.
Oh shit! I love the Western prices.
Yeah, right.
All right, so
Well, it was probably 25 cents each. It was, it was a good meal. And there's 4 of you, so.
I mean,
$1.
shit! I paid that friggin' barkeep $1 to hold back on that. I feel like
that's
wasted some money
that's
there.
why he was not concerned about not providing proper service.
So yeah, I would like to swing by a store before we get going. Did we do that? Feels like
It's $3 per stick of dynamite, 5 cents per foot of fuse, and $1 for a blasting cap.
well, I'm gonna buy 2 sticks. Just gonna round that down to, or up to $7 for all the accoutrement for the dynamite exploding stuff.
It's only $1 for silk stockings, guys.
Hmm.
Oh, they have coffee filters here.
I'm gonna. What do I have? I've got 50. I've got 50. About $53. So I'm gonna get a box of matches, which is 100 for 50 cents. I definitely feel like we could probably use those. I'm not sure how.
Yeah, I'm gonna get more matches, tobacco, and the good stuff because my medicine bag is running low.
$5 for a bottle of good stuff. And I will pay for a burial. Just anyone's. No. I think I lost my hat somewhere along the way, so I'm gonna buy a Stetson for $5.
Yep.
All right.
And so I'm gonna watch. Do I have any rope? I would totally buy some rope.
I have some
Yeah.
rope.
I'm gonna get some rope.
Okay.
What all do I
I
have?
probably need to
I
buy more.
forgot that I had
bullets.
rope.
Oh, good point.
Every adventurer has rope.
Ah! How much
Just
are
never uses
boxes
it.
of bullets?
I have to look in a different area for that. Give me one sec. Let's see. I was Stetson is 5. 50 cents for the matches. What else was I getting? Oh, I was gonna buy a pint of nitro.
Oh shit.
I don't know what it is. I'm like, that looks like a good drink. I'm gonna get that. Looks like some good stuff.
No.
And $5 for the rope. Okay, so that's a total of 10, 12, $13. I have 53. So it just puts me down to $40.50 in my pocket. Okay. All right.
And you're
wanna-
getting normal stuff, not El Cheapo stuff, right?
Nope, just common gear.
Okay.
Shooting irons. Here we go. That's just how to buy the weapons. Where is the
Excuse me.
ammo? Here we go. What ammo do you need, Ari?
Rifle. Colt Patterson Model 36.
What kind of ammo does it use?
I don't know. 7 shot?
Because if it's a
It
rifle, there's the OP38 or OP52, or the rifle has OP56 plus. So there's 2 types of rifles.
What is the price difference?
$1,
Just give me the more expensive one.
but it might not fit in your gun.
I don't. Just. We can hand wave it. It doesn't say what
She whittles the bullet to make it a little small.
It doesn't say what it is.
What kind of weapon was it?
Colt Patterson Model 36.
Colt Patterson is a 69. So it's the more expensive one.
Oh, so 69.
So
That's what it says.
$5
Okay.
for 50 bullets.
Oh. Wait, so that must have been why I had
Probably.
$16 last time. No, I'd be 20. Okay.
He's just making stuff up now.
Shut up.
Did Allie want to buy anything from the store?
I think I'm okay.
You want to buy a Conestoga wagon? It's only $200.
I don't have that much money.
It's okay, we have a car anyway.
That's true.
How about a photographic plate?
Mm, I
File, a drill, iron
I've got
skillet.
a file. I've got playing cards, spectacles, a really expensive treasure map.
We're gonna have to visit that at some point.
Yeah, we are.
All
I think I'm okay.
right. Okay, I guess we're done shopping.
All right.
So,
So y'all hop in your car and start.
and I start
the
driving.
trail?
Yep.
Okay.
That's
Everyone's
not the
there?
drive. I'm the one who's driving skill.
All right. After, let's say, so you guys head out, what, 8 o'clock in the morning,
Sure.
give or take?
Yeah. Took us
Okay.
around about that much time.
Yeah, so it's late in the day. You know, the time of year is it's still fall. It hasn't been too much time. So as you start ascending the mountain road, there starts to be more and more snow on the road and in the burrows. Some of this clearly hasn't melted and probably isn't going to melt before the next snows come in. And it's about late afternoon. You come around a road, and there ahead of you lies a town. As you start to approach the town, you start to notice that the trees are filled with blackbirds, and they're talking to each other. They're real loud and noisy all the time. After a few minutes, everybody roll a guts check.
Guts is
Oh,
somewhere
I have nothing in guts.
+2, so 2d6.
I might have to look at that at some point. So if I have nothing, I roll 2 and take the lowest.
1.
And then
No, it's
you
one-
subtract it.
Right, subtract something, right?
5.
You're right, so that's
If I
a
don't
negative
add them
3.
together, I take the higher one, right?
Yes, if you roll 2d4, you take the higher one.
5.
5.
Nine.
That was also.
What'd you
nice.
get, Clem?
9.
9. And Frank?
23.
Jesus.
I'm
So,
kind of gutsy.
She
As
aced
you
it and
guys-
then rolled an 11.
as you guys roll up on the scene, there's a corpse strung up on a pole beside the road.
Oh, dear.
It's been picked over by the crows. Eyes are missing.
Ugh.
Yummy.
Strips of flesh torn off. The whole 9 yards.
Mm.
Frank apparently, throws her rifle across her shoulder and is like, "Sup, bitch," and keeps walking.
Sounds right.
Clem is like, and I get, moves on. Bartholomew and Allie, though, I'm sorry, you are feeling very nauseated, and
Sounds right. Sounds accurate.
That checks out.
Yeah.
yeah.
That tracks.
As an aside, you will now suffer -1 to all of your trait rolls
Oh no.
Oh, cool.
for the duration of the evening. So
-1 to trait rolls.
What is that? Trait anything? Any other rolls?
yeah, so
Oh dear.
yeah.
I'm not good at most anything anyway, so.
If you have any sort of knowledge or background skill, like a common knowledge check, anybody can roll that if they wish.
I know about the South.
Yeah, I know about Virginia.
Okay.
Just
I
like
feel
a
like this is not the
knowledge
first
check?
time I've thrown up with you guys.
I just sort of like look at it and I go, and then I see him hurl. I'm like, oh,
And then I see her hurl, and I go.
Oh,
I lean over
didn't even digest
I lean
the
over to
eggs.
Franca. I'm like, well, glad I spent 50
Well,
cents on
dude.
that.
Oh, nope.
do you need my smelling salts? Maybe you should move away from the body. Mon Dieu. Keep what? Allez-vous.
Did you say any of us could do a knowledge check?
what about me?
Yes.
What about me?
Any of you can do a knowledge check, or if you have like.
Oh, Dan.
I got general knowledge. Can I roll
What
that?
What is that seltzer?
Yep, general knowledge. Is
Very.
fine.
Dan's been breathing seltzer on me.
I was like,
Oh man, I am so not on fire tonight.
I got an 8 for my knowledge.
Okay. Anybody else rolling a knowledge?
Ugh, I only got a 5.
So
Only
in
a 5.
between hurling spells, Dan, you remember reading?
Not to
or,
get.
Bartholomew, you
Not like
remember
we're
reading?
hurling spells.
Yeah, not hurling spells, but hurling spells.
The
Yeah,
emphasis.
Like-
is different.
like fainting
On the wrong
spells.
syllable.
Yes.
You remember reading in a book in your tin horn upbringing that the Sioux often had a similar practice of lashing up trespassers' bodies next to the road like this.
I got. Guys, the Sioux do this for trespassing.
Jesus Christ.
Get it
Bartholomew,
together, man.
in your peripherals, you start to see me rolling a cigarette and getting the good stuff ready.
I'm good. I take the rope out of my bag and I tie it around my waist. I hand it to Frank and I just close my eyes.
All right.
Oh God, I still see it.
To drag him along.
I motion to Alice with my bottle of good stuff and cigarette.
Just like zombie walking out, like arms held out, like give me some of that medicine.
All right. So you, I assume, start heading into town after this.
The best we can.
The best you can. Okay. So as you get closer to the whatchamacallit, closer to town, you roll a notice check for me.
My eyes are closed.
Yeah, he doesn't notice Jack.
Yeah.
Which check?
Notice?
Sorry. Bleh. What am I
Screwdriver?
thinking of? I don't
I have no
know.
idea.
Hold on, because I think my cat eyes helps me at this. Let me pull this up here.
So there's scrutinize.
Cognition.
Is that what you're thinking of? Scrutinize?
Yes, scrutinize.
And
His cat eyes let him scrutinize.
so is this affected by the -1?
Yes.
And
Which
so
everything is.
I just take away 1 die.
No, you just take away 1 from the score you roll.
So if I roll a 6, I get a 5.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I got a 3. No, wait.
You weren't
I
affected.
got a. What?
You weren't affected by that. You don't take 1 away.
No, but I don't have scrutinize. So
Oh.
I got a.
-1.
6.
It's 5?
Or sorry, no, roll search. Sorry.
Wouldn't that be just. Oh, search. I can do search, man.
I got a 6 because it's the same dice.
6.
Look,
Why are you speaking parcel tongue?
because I am doing my job.
Oh.
So
Instant.
if we're trying to spot something in the distance, I get a +4 to that.
Yes.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
Okay, then
I got 12.
15.
15.
Yep.
Okay.
How many things
And a
here?
12. So
0.
Horace has been around enough that I think Clem and Frank would recognize him.
Yes.
Oh,
they
So
were.
Oh yeah, he and I are buddies.
yeah.
But-
Let's see. As you enter town, you notice in the town square more makeshift wooden crosses, each with a body lashed to it.
Oh, dear.
What Clem notices most is that one of the bodies lashed to the cross is that of Horace.
What?
Aw.
Oh shit.
I think I lose my.
Bartholomew,
guts a
you
little
might want to wait here a minute, and I rush up ahead.
I'm not looking. I'm too busy drinking.
Is it something gross again? Because I don't want to open my eyes if it's gross.
Bartholomew, it's super gross.
That's an understatement.
And I run up and check to see if he's alive.
Yep. So he is alive.
He is alive.
He is living. He is kind of out of it, though. Not
Yeah.
really. Yeah, he's been up here not a whole long time, but he has definitely been here long enough. He's starting to look dehydrated, a little emaciated.
Okay, so not to get gruesome, he's just strapped to it, not tacked to it, right?
Correct.
Depends on my approach here.
Rope at the wrists and ankles.
Okay. Isn't there like some kind of medicine or healing skill?
Yeah.
Yes.
But-
there is a
Bartholomew is
medicine.
Well, I can do healing magic, maybe.
I can do
But-
patent medicine.
Well, okay, but
You don't have very long to consider how to save poor Horace at the moment, because suddenly a child's wail splits the silence. In the fading light, a man emerges on the porch of a building in the town square dragging a little girl behind him.
Oh, jeez.
With a
Guys, what's
shove,
going on?
He sends her reeling into the street before going back inside. Wicked cackles shriek fill the air as a cloud of black birds rise from the trees, and the flock begins to attack the child.
No!
Thanks for listening to episode 13 of ODND Presents A Fistful of Dice. I hope you're enjoying this Halloweenish adventure. Jeff picked it out specially for you. Speaking of Halloween-type shows, if you haven't already, please listen to Let's Ride, our Kids on Bikes adventure. We're a couple episodes into our single-episode adventure, but we're having so much fun we just don't want it to end. Kids on Bikes is a Stranger Things style game, only ours is a lot sillier, I think, than Stranger Things. Now, I'm going to throw it to past Jeff, and then we'll have a brief promo for one of Stolen Dress's oldest shows, Comedy on Vinyl. Jeff?
OD&D Presents is a companion podcast of Dice and Den. Both can be found at odndpodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter at ODNDpod. Find us on Facebook at ODND Podcast, or email us at odndpod@gmail.com. ODND and ODND Presents are part of the Stolen Dress podcast network. Find them at stolendress.com, where you can find some of their other shows, including Comedy on Vinyl, where guests are interviewed about some of their favorite comedy records. Dan and Jay's Comedy Hour, where they talk about comedy they did as kids and shoot the shit. What's New With You, Scooby-Doo, which is a episode by episode evaluation of the Scooby-Doo cartoon show. Professional Bluer, a new one by Jay, where he interviews folks about the extra work they did and many more. Deadlands is a product of Pinnacle Entertainment. The theme song is All Good in the Wood by Audionautics, used under Creative Commons Attributions license.
On the Comedy on Vinyl podcast, I talk about comedy albums with people like Harry Shearer,
It was a Broadway musical done as a comedy album.
Tommy Chong,
We used to go to the dump, and I found a Red Fox 78.
and Neil Innes.
We consumed them. Once we'd learned it, we'd almost never played the record again.
Some weeks, we even make comedy history.
This is a Comedy on Vinyl exclusive Bob Newhart's Paul Revere.
Every Wednesday at comedyonvinyl.com or wherever you find podcasts.
My gosh.
Guys, what's going on? I heard like a child, and then I heard some birds. I heard like an evil man laugh. I don't know what's going on, but I'm afraid to open my eyes now. Like I'm already like sunk cost.
Clem goes, oh, hell. Hold on there, little buddy, and runs off to go help the kid with the Raven issue.
Frank just looks at Bartholomew and says, "Horace is here.
Oh,
Open your eyes."
Is he doing okay?
No.
What? Horace! I'm gonna run over to Horace.
There you go.
How high up is he like tied?
So so you guys came in from the south.
Yep.
So you're here.
Especially
the town
Clem
square
and
is
Bart.
like up here. So Clem was able to get to Horace up here, but now that's kind of combat, you're not able to get it, and the girl is like halfway, right? So
But she's
Bartholomew,
past
you
or
would have-
between us?
between the girl is between or is near Horace and Clem, but between those two and where you're at
Okay.
is forming a mass of crows. So you'd have to run through the murder of crows to get to Horace.
To the murdered boy. I'm gonna just like run at the burbs and be like, "Wah!" Try to scare them away
Yeah,
from me.
I'm gonna run. My goal is to get to Horace first.
Well, I'm gonna go after the burbs and try to scare them away.
I'll start getting my rifle ready to.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I'm gonna start swinging.
Your
my
elephant gun
saber.
should be able to take out a few crows, right?
All right. Well.
We need our cards.
Yep.
Well, we need to roll quickness first.
Yes, roll quickness.
Oh no, this shit's mine.
And of course, I lose one of my D12.
Those
This is gonna take a second.
D12s. Ah, beans. Okay.
We need more quickness, man.
Well, my quickness is decent. I just rolled shit.
All right, I got an 8, so get one card.
Ooh, 9.
It's increments of 5, right?
Correct.
So I rolled 2. Well, I mean, I rolled 10, but I get 2.
I rolled 2.
I rolled a 3 and a 4, so.
Oh, Kimberly.
Yeah.
But you're busy yelling at the burbs.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm like going.
Maybe like
burbs.
pulling like a Sean Connery with his umbrella in the Indiana
Dan.
Jones movie.
Nice. Aaron and I
So
both
did-
drew 7s.
Yep.
Okay. So, murder number 1 got an ace. Did anybody get?
I'm
Nice.
low. I am so low.
Okay. So
You
the
below our
first.
7s? Josh?
The what?
3 and 4.
So
Okay.
7's the first one.
All right. So the first murder, the one directly attacking the little girl, forms and swarms her, and they do. What is there? Oh, okay.
27
Piercing with their
D4.
little beaks.
They
Bastards.
they are little bastards. I'm just gonna say that right now.
I feel like all of the creatures you attack us with are little bastards.
Yep.
Seems
I
like
never-
that's just what they are.
That's my MO. I don't.
Yeah.
I attack you with swarms. Deals 2 damages to the little girl. The,
Oh no!
Little girls don't
She's
have
so
lots
little.
of damage. We need to.
Yeah, she's the tank, actually.
So she shrieks out and is like covering her head and getting to the fetal position, trying to avoid damage from the burbs.
How Hitchcockian of you.
I know. The across the square, so from on the north, so you have one flock on the north and one flock on the south.
They can go flock themselves.
In the north, a second flock forms and starts moving in towards Clem, moving rather fast. You know, it's a swarm of crows flying right at you.
Murder burbs.
Okay. Then the 7s.
Why don't you go ahead first, Frank? I'm pretty sure you're gonna just like wipe out like a half dozen of them.
We'll see. All right. Where's my rifle? Shooting 5d12. 2, 3.
Fucking 5d12.
I have an elephant gun, like you said. All right. I level my gun at them and try and shoot.
All right.
My boobies were hurting. I had to put on.
22.
Jeez. Okay. That hits, obviously.
And what's your damage? It's like
Maggios. 5d10.
that's what my shooting is now. The damage is certainly not that much.
Sorry.
You could have, with 22, you probably could have aimed at every single one of their heads.
Uh-huh.
But you don't ace damage. You
Oh, you
add
don't?
them together.
Okay. Oh, what?
You add them together.
All of them? Oh, damn it. I know I got 10.
Don't make me do math.
That wasn't even a 10.
That was a D20. I know. I did it wrong. All right. Well, that's better then. 30.
30.
30 damage.
So, at 6 wounds, or 6 damage to the... 6? Let me see the size. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, I have a question. Are we allowed to have more, like a higher number in our, for instance, shooting than we do in our deafness?
Yeah.
We
Yep.
are? Okay.
Yeah.
Just
In
making
fact,
sure.
that's pretty common.
Making sure I'm not cheating in some way.
I mean, you probably are, but...
Right?
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Yes.
That's
So, you blow... Let's see. So, 6 divided... Or... let's see. Is 5.
Yep,
So
30
you-
damage.
Yeah, so you were just like, I don't know how you kill so many birds with an elephant gun.
She just, they you know how they like fly and they spread out and they all clump up and they spread out and they all clump up?
Yep.
She got them
Yeah.
just at the clump up period.
It's true.
Yeah, because it's that trapper in her.
Yep.
They come together
timing.
and she just fires, and all that's left are so some birds fly off. They're scared, and there's a pile of black feathers where
And they all like drift
that-
down onto Bartholomew like black snow.
that was the one attacking the girl. Is that right? The southern one, or was that the northern one? Probably would have been the southern one. That's the one
Yeah.
closest to you.
And
say
also
that.
would be probably the higher risk one.
Yes.
I mean, Clem's in danger, but he's not,
A little girl.
unable to defend himself.
So wait, did she get all the birds?
Yeah.
So I'm like,
just
so I'm like-
destroyed a swarm.
I am like straight up running at the burbs, right? I'm going, I'm trying to scare the burbs, and like,
And they just all explode.
and I'm just like,
It was basically, again, how Sean Connery destroyed a flock of birds and a plane at the same time in Indiana
Yep.
Jones.
Yeah.
All right, now it's my turn to shoot. I'm like,
Yes.
I can do that too.
It's not a competition.
A little bit.
But hers is bigger than yours.
16 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Now I'll roll my 3d6 damage.
You could get all 6s. Hey,
Uh,
pretty good.
That's 12 damage.
12? Okay, so you cock your gun. It's pistol, right? And you
Yeah, it's Colt Peacemaker.
Yep. So you pam pam shoot 2 right on out of the air. Like the badass you are.
Yeah.
I am now that I used up some of my bounty points.
On the eastern side of the square, a third or second, depending on how you count,
Now
flock
that one's gone.
starts to form and also starts to move in on Clem.
Not Clem.
Okay.
Yeah, act real worried, gang.
You might get to go.
Clam.
You might go twice in a row, though. Sounds like so.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, any more burble turns?
Nope.
I'm good to
Just,
go.
yeah. Yep.
Okay, so when combat initiated, I guess, like, I wanted to start heading towards the kid. So I have 2 actions here. I just want to know how much it'll take. Basically, I'm looking to... I don't know, I might have to do, like, a cognition or something, but I want to find a safe place to put the kid, like a house or something, as I brandish my saber to knock birds back if they come near me.
Okay.
Dump her in a horse trough.
What would it
Save
take to
this.
get this kid, like, into one of the buildings here in
Or
Alder?
even in a barrel.
Yeah, something.
Well, so the murder that was attacking her is gone, right?
Right.
So she's just huddled over, like trembling, shaking. She just wants
Her mommy.
she wants her mom and she wants her dad. She's not really trusting you that she'll be safe. You're kind of outside.
You're a stranger.
Okay, I got this.
And one of them just blew a whole bunch of birds up in one
And
go.
you're a pallid stranger.
Like Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park. I brandish a stick of dynamite and light it and start running like, hey, over here.
Wait, hold on. I want some clarification here. Did you think that Ian Malcolm was running with dynamite?
No, but he had a flare. This is the closest thing I have.
Flare, but
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure.
We're in a different time period
needed to
here.
educate
I'm
Josh
sorry.
on anything.
I'm sorry. I have to draw parallels. And I'll use up both my moves to enact the beginning of my new plan.
Okay.
To do that.
I'm going to borrow a Blades in the Dark tactic and set a timer.
Yep,
Okay.
it's time to create a clock.
You are now 1 out of 4. And it's the boom timer.
Oh, I hope I draw a card in the next couple turns.
Yeah, you better hope to God you do.
All right.
Just stand there and hold it the rest of the time.
he
All
just
right.
glitches out and stands there.
Yep.
So you're now running with slit stick of dynamite.
Oh dear.
When you
I'm gonna try to make my way, I guess, south, like out of town. So
And I yell, Clem, freeze!
everybody sees me. Everybody sees me running at them with a stick of dynamite, and these
Wait,
crows after
question.
me.
Is your shirt half unbuttoned?
It better be.
Oh,
Yeah.
you
Well,
know
not
it.
at that point.
Yeah, it is. It's always got it
Yeah, it
unbuttoned.
was.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's
We
half
would
an
That's right, sorry, it's more
unbuttoned.
3/4 unbuttoned later on, my bad.
Yeah.
And my undead body, the hair has since rotted off, so it looks
Ah.
waxed and clean, like a gold blue look.
It's more clammy than wax.
Yeah.
Death finds a way.
What's in your butt?
So that's both of your actions?
Yeah.
That's what- okay. So let's roll quickness again.
Woo! Yeah, you get one.
I get one.
I got an 11.
Yay! That makes up for your last one. Oh, mother fudge.
Nothing.
I got nothing.
I drew a 9. I drew a 9 card.
I got okay.
You bastard.
I know.
Oh no.
What happened?
It's got an ace and a king for the
Oh,
birds.
I've got a
jeez.
2. Just 1, 2.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, let's see what Allie gets. She gets 2 cards.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, she could
I
draw
shuffled
a joker.
like shit. I have 2, 3, 4.
King and a
7
7.
king. Okay.
All right.
Just 2
So-
this turn.
The first swarm is the one in the north that was closing in on Clem. It's now, because it's flying, it's gonna cross through the town square and chase Clem. So in my mind, Allie's here and Frank is here, kind of together with Bart. Clem's here, running with his stick of dynamite towards the other three. There's now a flock chasing Clem, and then one over here. So,
Well,
Allie?
I've narrowly avoided being shot by a blunderbuss. You got an 8. Don't you go first?
Yes, I did.
Oh, that was that.
Swarm of the North is coming after.
So it's.
I'm yelling to everybody. I didn't have time to ask y'all.
So wait, the Swarm is that like the King of the North? The Swarm of the North?
Yes,
that's all I can think of is the Crow in the North. The Crow of the North.
Yeah, they are crows. That's right.
Oh, the only enemies are the flocks of crows.
Yep.
That's what Egret would call them. The Crow of the
our,
North.
And our internal demons, but we'll deal with those later.
Yeah. I don't know that my pistol is going to be any good against a flock, but I'm going to try, I guess.
Okay.
Flock them up, Allie.
Flock them up. And that's my shooting. That's 4d10. 1, 2. Oh, where did that one come from?
Your butt.
Probably.
She's got so many of them. There's no way she can keep track of all of them.
I got a 9.
This is my D2.
That's probably a hit. A 9. A 9?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, you hit.
And I add these ones together?
Yep.
The damage, yes.
13.
Okay, so the one in the north, I'm assuming this is the one that
Chasing Clem.
Yeah, I like kind of
Barth-
step to the side and take aim at the cloud of verbs.
And this is the one that Bartholomew had previously attacked.
Yes,
So,
I filtered a few out.
Knocked 2 crows out of.
Yes. So he got 2. You got another 2. So this one is starting to look pretty thin. It's.
Were there like 10 crows? How big are these swarms? I was thinking a lot bigger. I wouldn't have lit the dynamite.
There's a lot of birds right there.
Okay.
But you kill enough of them, you scare the rest of them away.
Exactly.
There you go.
Yeah.
Because he said the other ones flew away. That Frank.
Yeah, I was
blew up.
picturing like 2 dozen or something.
They're still birds.
Yeah.
I was thinking like the.
At least they're not chickens.
They go
Those
like,
things would be
Like
scary.
all the robots
Cuckoos
in the Matrix,
from
like
Zelda.
swarming together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're a cuckoo.
Kill the
So
chickens will fuck you up.
Yeah, they will.
the eastern swarm rounds the corner and starts flying directly towards the party. And I'm going to advance.
There's a party?
The posse. I'm going to advance the clock to 2 out of 4. Boom boom time.
Boom time. It sounds like a 90s rap song.
Okay.
Boom boom time.
Boom, boom, boom.
Sounds
boom,
like a
boom.
French rap song. Le boom boom time.
The boom, boom time.
That's offensive.
We'd like to
That these might be people
apologize
you are
to
talking
all of our
about.
French.
Frenchie.
All our French listeners. Sorry.
Okay.
We have some
So
from
who was
Germany. I don't know if it's a
Uh,
VPN or they're actually from Germany, but there's people from Germany who listen quite often.
If you can. Because our podcast is so clandestine.
It is. It's a black market podcast.
So after Kings, was there?
I have a
anybody?
9.
Okay.
I
guess
believe that
that's
was
you.
next. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I step to the other side of Clem, and I also take aim. Oop, come back here, you. I'm not used to rolling so many dice with this character. 14 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
8, 11 damage again.
Yep. So you fire into the swarm again, and it disperses. Swarmageddon.
That's what I heard.
Yep.
The crows go and fly away. There's a couple that land on the street.
Wait, what did
below
they say?
you.
They said, "Whoa!"
Oh.
And
I yelled, Clam, just put out that dynamite.
and about that time,
Do you have to get rid of the fuse?
You
Yeah, cut the
I
fuse.
will
do it in
let-
movies all the time.
you know what? On a successful nimbleness check, I will let you lick your fingers and pinch out the
Yes.
dynamite while running.
Do it, do it, do it.
How many more crows we have to deal with?
Just one more swarm.
There's one more swarm.
I mean,
They're
I'm
the
a
opposite
2,
direction of where
so
you're running.
I'm
pretty far away.
I'm pretty much like the last to go on this draw. So
Yeah,
Well-
I think it is your turn.
Yeah.
wait, what about Alice?
I'm a 7.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
So then
only
you
Kimberly,
gotta
you're a Boise 10.
Okay, so there's still the swarm that's chasing what's his nuts, and then there's another one to the south.
there's the one chasing Clem, and then up north a little ways is
I thought we took out the one chasing Clem.
the other one chasing
Okay.
Clem. Yeah.
Oh, there's
I'm
another
just
one.
gonna shoot at the one that I already shot at. I'm just gonna go pow
Okay.
pow.
Oh wait, no, there's only one left because the last one
dispersed.
Bartholomew.
I messed them up.
Yep. So there's one left.
There's only one swarm of Borbs left.
I'm rolling the wrong kind of dice, so actually, hang on.
So that's probably good that we paused for a second.
Pause for a cause.
I rolled quickness instead of shooting.
9
again.
That hits.
Woo! 5. Oh, sorry. 10. I forgot I add them together. 10.
Nice.
All right, you do. It looks hit. It's kind of, it sees apart and then comes back together again, still moving towards Clem and the rest of the posse.
Okay.
Anyone else?
I'm a 2.
Okay, go for it.
Aw, Josh.
Did you have 2 cards, Kimberly, or did you only have the one?
I have my other one
Alright.
with the king.
Oh, that's right.
So,
Be nimble. Come on, Josh, be nimble.
Be quick.
so is this swarm
over
definitely
that
coming my
candlestick.
way?
Well, so the party is all now at the southern edge of town, and the swarm is flying right towards them.
So
So,
they're coming right for us.
and the girls over
Come
here.
and ride for us, horse.
Yeah. Is
soon.
everybody yelling at Clem to put the stick of dynamite out at this point?
Yes.
Yes.
Dynamite out.
All right. Yeah, I'll roll nimbleness to play it out. I'm gonna keep running towards the party, but I'm gonna play it. I'll try to play it out.
Okay.
I have bad
Toughness
feelings
or
about all
tar-
this.
TN
Nimbleness.
9.
Oh no. It's not looking good, guys. I get to roll 3d12 and I rolled 2 3s, so let's see what the
The last one is, oh Jesus.
last one is. 1.
Oh, God.
Highest roll I have was a 3 out of that, so I'm
So he
still
does
running at
not
them
put
with a
out the
lit
dynamite.
stick of
Yes.
dynamite.
And you're now 3 out of 4 boom boom time.
Yeah. Oh wait, what? I thought it was gonna be every turn. That was 2 that passed in the course of shit.
What happened was when you went to put it out, you actually just brushed it
Yep.
and made it go faster.
Made it bigger.
I went to blow it out. I was like and just made that fuse.
So, so it's the end of the turn. Everybody's gone, right?
Yep.
So, about that time, you hear a bolt slam open and a door, the door to one of the buildings, to the general store opens, and a man with white hair steps out with a shotgun and just shoots out into the flock of birds and grabs the little girl and pulls her into the general store, and then is like gesturing you with the gun, like trying to get your guys' attention to come run into the building with him.
This isn't the same guy or building that the girl was thrown out of, right?
That is correct. This is the general store.
Because if it was the same guy, I'm not gonna go like hit him in the head with a bullet.
No. Yeah. Completely different person.
A really fast bullet. I'm gonna hit him in the head with a really fast bullet. Down an elevator shaft onto some bullets.
So shall we roll quickness again?
So are you going to run in and...
Oh, yeah.
Well, if there's still burbs?
Okay.
Well, I mean, I have a lit stick of TNT.
Yeah,
Just look at-
that's I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll quickness because I wanna turn. Because if nothing else, if I go first, I will grab it from him and just throw it towards the burbs.
Okay.
I mean, are we all set on running in? Like,
I'm running.
or are
I'm
we
running
still
in.
gonna do combat here?
I can't. Horace is still out here.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I drew a king.
Oh, are we doing another round?
I am. I don't know about the rest of y'all.
Yeah. It's probably.
I'm just gonna. Why don't
3
you
and a
guys
1.
stay outside? I'll run
That was a
into
7.
the building.
I get 1. Ace!
It only does 3d20 of damage, you guys.
Ooh, a
It's-
joker. Hey, this hand's rocking.
I
Got a
got a
joker, an ace, and a king
joker.
so far.
Nice. I got a 7.
Mhm.
I keep losing my dice. Hold on, sorry. I got 2 queens.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna mess
Okay.
up these burbs.
So how many are? Okay, we still
'Cause
got
we've
birds.
already taken a few. We've already taken a few out, and metagamingly, we all get to go before the birds.
Yep.
Mhm.
So I'm
Unless
just
you-
gonna run inside
Okay.
with my joker.
Okay.
Who's next?
I have Ace.
Yeah. So Frank is next.
Can I run over to... I've got my Bowie knife. Can I run over and kind of start cutting down Horace?
Yeah, sure.
I thought you were gonna run and start stabbing birds. I don't know. You can take out an entire cloud of birds in a single shot, though.
Yeah, but they're all, like, dispersing now. It's not as...
Are they still attacking in a cloud? In a
Yeah,
cluster?
yeah, there's still...
Oh. Would you rather I do that?
Your call. What would Frank do?
WWFD.
She's our group's Frenchie.
What would we need to... What would
She
we
is.
need to... I don't do drugs like he does.
You do them differently?
Well, coffee.
He
I
doesn't
like
do
just-
drugs. He just has friends who do drugs.
And sells drugs.
Um,
Oh, didn't he
what
do
would
cocaine?
what would it take for me to cut him down?
That knife.
Well, I know, but what would I roll?
Some
ass.
sharp object.
The what?
Some dice.
I'm just being a smartass. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're waiting for a
sheriff
response from
is
Jeff.
the one with the
What?
Hand to hand.
She wants to know what it would take to cut Horace down.
Oh,
What she need to do.
let's say it's a TN. Well, you're under stress. So let's say it is a TN9 fighting check.
What does TN9 mean?
You need to beat a 9.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it.
Trouble
Like,
number is
it's
what
like
I call it. I don't know what it really means, but trouble number.
Toughness number or
Where's
something?
my
Or
Trouble number.
DC. Target number?
I mean, that makes sense.
Difficulty number.
fight.
I'm still going to call it trouble number from now on, though.
All right.
Yep, trouble number. There you go.
1, 2, 3.
You have a lot of dice in that. That's good.
What?
You got a lot of dice
Oh,
in
yeah.
that. What is it? D12?
D8.
Oh, D8. Okay. Let's see.
What? 4. Dan can't count today.
I'm just looking. I saw 66, 68. I couldn't see what it was for.
48.
48.
48.
Ooh, she aced it. Which is what you needed.
Ooh,
There you go. 16? No, 15.
Yes, 15.
On a 9, so yeah, you get his legs free and he's kicking there. So you've got 2 more. You've got to cut off his 2 arms. Cut free his 2 arms.
Don't worry, Horace, we'll get you out
Julian
there.
already cut him off.
Chop. Yeah.
You were too.
So you got a particular set of skills that involves
Yep.
removing arms.
Okay.
Alright, so that's it. So now it's my king.
Next.
Okay, so I'm going to try to take out some of the birds to help alleviate the pressure over by, or, well, first I yell at Clem, like, just throw the damn thing.
I give him a thumbs up and a wink.
He can't hear you.
9.
9.
Nice.
8, 9 damage.
Okay. Yep. It fans out and then comes back together again, a little smaller. Some crows having flown off.
You know what we're really doing is pissing off Odin. Just saying.
Yeah, probably. All right.
Next.
Now it's Clem.
So the safe distance for the TNT is technically 45 yards, according to what I read here.
Okay.
So without getting too meta, what would I have to roll in order to throw this at the swarm and not hurt anybody?
And not hurt anybody else. Let me think about this.
Like,
Oh,
can I
go
throw
back.
it above the swarm?
You would need to throw it like 50 feet up into the air. Because you're all kind of clustered together, right?
Right?
So
Except for
you
Frank
have
is
to
over
get-
by Horace.
Yeah.
And Allie
Oh,
ran
yeah.
into the building.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
so,
inside
Well,
now.
so it's me and Bartholomew.
Pretty much.
so
So I'm not too worried. Lay it on
see,
me.
the problem is if you throw it towards the swarm, you could overshoot and hit Horace and Frank. Or if you short it, you hit the swarm, but you also hit Bartholomew and yourself. I guess you could like throw it like right towards one of the buildings.
Towards the guy that threw the girl in the street.
Mhm.
And like try and bounce it off the building and like run towards the sheltered area, I guess.
Shit, like a Happy Gilmore style thing.
Yeah.
Go to your home.
Are you too good
The
for
murder
your
is your
home?
home.
Or you could
So-
just use nimbleness to try to put it out again.
Yes.
Is there like a water trough for horses nearby?
Does it take a full action to stop? Like,
Frank, odds or evens?
Evens.
There is a water trough full of water nearby.
I'm not
See, I
gonna
told you to
waste
put her
a
in there.
stick of dynamite like that, you guys. Like,
Okay, fine, explode. I don't care.
She's in a building already.
yeah, can I just stop running and put it out?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
At a TN5 nimbleness to put it out.
Okay.
Because you are in combat, so.
Yeah, that's fair. Come on, baby. No more ones or threes. Hold on. I aced
You wasted this
it.
time.
Nice.
That would be
So he's like running,
16.
and then he just like,
Yeah.
stops.
A 16
and,
So
like,
you just
5.
like run, stop, go, and then slip it back in your pocket all in one move.
Why didn't you just do that before?
because
Well-
it wouldn't have been funny.
You're also damn good at killing scrap birds that...
You became
So-
confused and unsure of yourself.
So did that take up both my moves? I
Yeah.
had 2 queens. Okay.
Yeah. Did
There,
anybody
good news.
have-
The clock's finished though.
Yeah, the clock's over. Does anybody have any other? Does
Nope.
anybody else get to go before crows
No.
go? Okay, the crows move into the area of Clem and Bartholomew and do 4 damage to Bartholomew and 3 damage to Clem.
So remind me how that all works again. If it's not like an actual wound.
Am I winded, or does a body part take harm?
It's 6. It's just treat it as let me read, head damage,
Oh, dang.
but it's I'll read it to you. Numerous crows scratch and peck at their victims, automatically causing 2d4 damage to the least armored location to everyone in the template each round.
I mean, that'd be pretty much all of me.
Yeah.
All
I'm just
right.
wearing clothes. I have a hat.
Yeah, I have a Stetson.
Me
We
too.
can use the
Stetson bros.
Back to back with our pistols, like, Charlie's Angels will pose there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, if anything, probably my arms are the least protected because they're just sleeves.
We'll do. Hold on. Massive damage. Certain things to cause massive damage to many parts of your body in one fell swoop. You don't get extra dice for hits to the head or gizzards. For massive damage, it's just too spread out to hit something important. Explosives with shrapnel are added their penetrating types. Da da da.
Yeah, you said penetrating.
Yeah, so roll a hit location dice, both of you, and that's where your 4 and 3 damage go.
How many chips will it take to negate this?
It's not a full wound, so
Haha.
None.
Arms.
Alright, let me just roll this bad boy. Just making sure. I've got a
Yeah.
stockpile of these bad boys, so. Yes, one of my arms as well.
all right.
Celebrate.
Celebrate my
So
arms.
over at the door, the white-haired guy cocks his shotgun and fires another round in towards, kind of into the air, but in the general direction of the swarm. And it's like,
Okay.
get in here! No.
I'm already in here.
So right now, only Horace's arms are free.
His feetsies are free.
Yay, feetsies!
But not his feces are free?
Yeah.
So his feet are free and his arms are not, or vice versa?
His feet are free, and then two arms. If Frank had
and
gotten
2 of his arms.
Yeah. If Frank
So
had
I yell
gotten-
back to the guy, not without my cousin, and I point towards Horace.
Okay.
I'll be
I
in so
could have
much
fixed all
trouble
of this
if I
with
get him
dynamite.
killed.
I'm just saying.
Okay,
Yeah.
draw cards again. So you've got one significantly smaller swarm, one cousin strung up, and one old guy who's beckoning people into the general shop.
Right.
Allie's
I yelled,
in the
not without
general
my
shop.
cousin, and then I was gonna go again.
Yep.
Looks like 8, so I get 1 card again.
Good. 3 and a 7. I'm just hot on the numbers tonight.
Ooh, a queen.
Aw. I got a 1.
I guess I'll. Even though I'm in the building, I can roll again.
Yep.
Okay.
I got
You could fire from the doorway.
a crappy
Yep,
old
I intend
3.
to.
Like
What'd you get, Aaron?
the
Oh,
retreating
geez.
fire.
Yeah. Well, that's because you're busy.
Yeah.
But that means you don't get to finish cutting down.
Well,
Horace's
yeah, if you're
turn.
gonna help.
I got a queen with a rat on it. It's Gabbers.
Mm.
Mine is very neon colored.
Ooh,
Damn scabbers.
mine are see-through. Kind of.
Mine are
Oh, we have cards like that somewhere.
steampunkish.
Ooh.
They're like, are those like the waterproof cards? So you can
Yeah,
play
they-
poker in the bath?
They're basically plastic. You
Yeah.
know, we live in Washington, so
Yeah. It's always a good idea to have waterproof cards in Washington.
yeah.
I don't know where ours went. They're probably on the mantle or something.
Okay.
Okay.
They're probably over there.
All right. So we got 2 queens over here,
Mhm.
Yeah, you do.
and then whatever. What did you draw, Josh? You got a card, right?
I have a 3 and a 7.
Okay. Well, I will panic fire now into the crowd of birds. I'm presuming that Kimberly and I get to go first.
Yep.
Presumably.
9.
9.
And
That
12
that hits.
damage.
All right, you know, take out one more bird, and that's it. The rest of them scatter to the winds.
All right. Now we can take our time getting my cousin down.
Yes, yes, you can.
I was gonna use some animal wrangling and find out where they were from, dang it.
Well, I mean, you're about to find out where they're from. so-
Right, I can
So,
interrogate a crow. They're smart animals.
So you from around here? Or...
Oh, God.
Who sent you?
Who does number 2?
Yeah, work for.
Who does number 2 work for?
You give him help. All right.
All right.
So I go over to help Frank finish cutting down my cousin.
Mm-hmm.
So if I have a 3d4 in knowledge but nothing in mad science medicine, what would I roll?
To do what?
Damn it. What
Mad science medicine for Horace with the good stuff and a puff of smoke. I actually want to apply the skill this time instead of just use it as a joke.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Mad science medicine.
Oh, never mind. They're two separate ones.
They're two separate skills. Yeah.
I was like, that's
It's like,
a
I
weird
want to do some
skill.
mad science medicine.
Yeah, no, I just want to do medicine. I'm gonna upgrade that when I get a chance. Anyway,
So,
not
roll-
right now, but
I mean, I'm over there already, and I have a magic ability to heal. Does he have
how
wounds?
good
How
has
would you
that
define
done
his
for us?
injuries?
Huh?
How would you define his injuries? Like wounds or anything?
I would say
No,
he's
sure.
he's probably critical or serious.
he needs the good
Oh.
stuff. Your magic has done nothing for us.
'Cause that's serious alone is a TN of 9. I guess I will try anyway because he is my cousin.
Okay.
So I need. So it's a TN of 9. I rolled d8s, but I do get to roll 6 d8s.
Okay. So
So here we go. Okay, well, let me read this description to make sure it's not beyond that. Let's see here. It's been a bit since we've done this, and I think I did it wrong last time.
While he's reading the good book, I rush over and do medicine.
Holy healers have been around since such time. Never bring back. The base TN for healing a subject's wound is shown on the table below. The entry for maimed applies to severed limbs. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Blessing can never bring back. Blessed feels victim's pain, so they must subtract the patient's total wound modifiers from their faith roll. They must also add the victim's faith level if he is of the same basic religion, or subtract it if he is not. Well, he is of religion. He's my cousin. So
Oh.
wait. So hold on. That's confusing now because that's the part that I think we didn't do last time. So the blessed actually feel the victim's pain, so they must subtract the patient's total wound modifiers.
So that's minus. So if we say serious, that's -3.
Okay, so I roll -3, but then I also add his faith level.
Which we can assume is.
I have his sheet right here. He doesn't have a faith on here. But we could probably give him that, because I would think he would be like the same religion as me.
Yep.
So what would you... I'll let you pick. His spirit is 2d10, and he has a guts of 3.
Then let's say he has a faith of. Hold on. I'm looking.
Okay.
Faith. Oh, sorry. To believe I can do anything. Sorry.
So it's a spirit. I guess we'll give him a faith of 1.
Okay.
2.
I'll write that down. Okay, so based on that, so it's a -3 but +2, so it's a -1 for my roll. So that means I technically need to get at least a 10 to succeed.
You need to ace it at least once.
At least once.
You can do it.
Okay, I aced it twice, so that's a good start.
Oh.
So I need to get at least a 2.
What happened?
You got a 1, didn't you?
Oh my god, sweetheart.
And what?
See,
what
the problem with
happens-
that one, the problem with that is, if the healer fails a roll, the patient isn't cured, and the healer takes on the
Still
same
gets-
maladies or wounds.
Well, wait. So a tie is a fail?
It's not a tie because it's a -1, because it's -3 for his wound level, and then +2 for his faith level, so it's still a -1.
Well, and so just to be sure and be clear on how we're rolling, so you said you aced it twice.
No,
So-
well, I got 2 8s in the first roll. Is all I was saying. I
Right.
did not
so,
ace it. I didn't actually ace it twice. I only get to re-roll 1 die.
Okay.
So I got a 9 minus 1, which is 8, which is 1 point shy of a serious. So I take a serious wound. Where is the wound on him?
It is on his.
But
It is on all over, but mostly in the upper guts section.
Okay, because that's what I take. I take the worst one. So
Okay. Yeah.
all right. So I've got. I got a serious wound in my upper gut. So you see me. I go over to Horace and I'm like, I got you, and I put my hand on his chest, and I say words to my God,
Oh God.
no, Dona nobis pacem pacem. And as I say that, you see blood start oozing out at my heart level on my shirt.
God.
And then I sit back and go, it didn't work.
Oh.
And I fall to my side.
Oh, man.
I still want to go perform medicine on Horace.
Yeah, at this point now, you have 2 people to perform medicine.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Dan,
Seems like
you
that happens every
actually
time.
missed it by 2 because we forgot that you're doing a -1.
Oh, yeah.
You had a -1.
Yeah, it's true. Yep.
Trait check. So
I forgot about that.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So the old guy is still like, get in before they come back. Come on. And he looks to Clem. He's like, get your friend. Bring him back.
All right. I want to do a strength check and throw both cousins over my shoulders and take them back.
How much does Bartholomew weigh?
I'm a pretty lean guy.
Uh-huh.
So probably 140, 150.
Okay.
Horace is probably in the low 100s as well.
Yeah.
If 100, because he is 15 we established?
Yeah. So
Hi.
I'm gonna need for both of them, so that's 200 pounds. So
Yeah, it's 250 pounds.
yeah, so I'm gonna need a 13 or better.
Yeah.
I have 2d4 in strength. I wouldn't even be able to pick myself up.
Right?
How much did you say?
A 13.
13.
I rolled exactly 13.
Nice.
I aced it with a D8 and rolled a 5.
So you're throw one over one shoulder, throw one over the other, and just commando run into the general store.
If I would have
You've
failed,
got
I would
that
have grabbed
undead
Horace.
strength.
Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Are you following behind?
Oh, yeah. I didn't have time to actually help out Clem.
He just
He's working on adrenaline. Whatever adrenaline undead people have.
He's working on dynamite energy.
All right. So once you're all in, the general store manager forces the door shut, slams the bolt, and turns around just fuming, pops it open, pulls out the 2 spent shotgun shells, loads a couple more, and it's like, what in the tarnation are you doing out there?
Shooting birds, ain't that obvious?
You're gonna get yourself killed for crying out loud. Why are you even in Alder Creek?
I lying on the ground because I'm not
Point at
dead.
Clem. I point at Clem.
I raise my hand and say, There's shenanigans here that only Clem and I can solve.
Oh dear. Mon Dieu.
Does the name Coot Jenkins ring a bell?
What? No.
He asked that from everybody.
I came for my horse and my horse.
He sighs
Detail.
and he runs a hand through his hair and he's like, ever since that giant crow showed up and started carrying people off, it's one thing after another.
Giant.
Sounds like a
crow,
rough
you say.
time.
And how did this
Yeah.
crow get giant? Do you know?
Wait, you don't know about the scarecrow?
I've heard of scarecrows.
I moan, and you don't know if it's because of the name of the bird or because I'm in pain.
All right. About a year ago, a giant crow appeared just out of nowhere and began pulling people out of their homes, off the streets, hauling them up out of town, carrying them off and leaving them in the town square, broken, dead, eyeballs plucked out, fingers gnawed off, all sorts of disgusting stuff. And then about 2 months after that, some tin horn goes by Grackle came into the saloon and proclaimed that an evil creature who was the king of the crows
Is
would
anybody counting
continue.
those?
What?
That's if anyone was counting the crows.
That sounds like an anarcharistic reference that I won't get for about another 100 years.
I mean, in this reality, who knows if they even
150
form. Perhaps the end of the Civil War led directly to the establishment of the Counting Crows.
Perhaps. Anyway, Grackle said the attacks would continue until the townfolk provided 2 live sacrifices for them crows. And then he up and disappeared. Well,
Maybe they got sacrificed.
most folks opposed the idea. We weren't feeling like stringing up any of our own. But the night that Grackle disappeared, that giant beast, the scarecrow, it's 2 words, not 1. It's not like the pumpkin thing. That's a nightmare. It's a scarecrow. It's a giant fucking crow.
Wouldn't that be Scary Crow?
Or King Crow.
King Crow?
Or Crow King.
It doesn't fucking matter. It hauled off the town sheriff and the priest that same night. And, well, the corpses, they just kept piling up, because we didn't provide an effing sacrifice.
Look,
So,
where's the little
phew.
girl? What happened to the little girl? Guys, did you get the little girl?
Oh, Sarah? And the little girl pops her head up
All right,
Over.
keep going then. Okay. I'll lay my head back down.
behind the counter and looks wide-eyed. And,
Aw.
and the older guy waves his hand and he's like, "Come here, Sarah, come here." And she walks over and she kind of like leans into him, kind of like he's going to protect her kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the old guy continues. Anyway, a couple of locals decided to take matters into their own hands. And, well, they sacrificed some people. But now, Gareth Grackle shows up every new moon to proclaim the coming of the crow. You know, at first, we would just look to outsiders like you, string you up for coming into town.
Well, I'm already dead, so,
Yeah, he's already
there are...
What's he going on about? Dead?
Ignore him.
Ignore
him.
Do the thumb thing.
I do the thumb thing where it looks like the thumb pulling off trick, but I actually pull off my thumb and put it back.
Yeah, that one.
Oh.
So you do have 3 sacrifices. I'm just saying, if you're looking for outsiders, you might not want to consider me.
Hey!
Wait,
we do
so
not want any sacrifices.
Yeah,
So
I feel like
you're
that's
all
not the best approach.
I'm just saying, I don't want them to screw the pooch on a sacrifice because they used an undead guy.
That
This is really more of a process issue than anything.
He just kind of thinks, he's like,
no.
You're undead?
Yes, sir.
Doesn't really matter. You're outsiders anyway. You got horses?
No, not to
I have one
get
somewhere.
too wordy with you, sir. I do have a pretty good memory. You did say that this Grackle fella insisted that it was 2 live sacrifices, so I just want to point out there is not fresh blood flowing through these veins. It is quite still, so...
Show him the thumb thing again.
I'll do it with the other hand, maybe to impress you a little bit more here. I do it with the opposing hand I did last.
He looks over to Allie and is like, does he smoke the ghost rock?
I'm not entirely sure.
But probably.
He sometimes sneaks away, you know, and then he comes back kind of weird.
Just in the background, you can smoke that shit.
He just kind of stares and he's like, all right. I don't have horses, but you guys got here easy enough. Take little Sarah here.
Somewhere.
Take little Sarah with you. Run for the hills. I doubt Bolton and his men have seen you yet.
Can't we just kill the big crow thing?
Seems a lot easier.
I mean, really, the only thing that hurt me was myself.
I told you need to study.
I did.
You
I used to
say
not be
you
able to do
have
this
no
at all.
horses, but is anybody holding on to a certain horse? Maybe there was a collar on it or something with the name of Hell Bitch.
Yeah, my horse.
I don't know. Listen, just take the girl and leave. There's no saving her mommy and pappy now.
Were they strung up?
Yeah, wait, we didn't look at anybody else outside.
No, we didn't.
We just saved Horace.
Just the guy at the
We was
entrance
like,
that's rather
fuck all
desiccated.
these guys. We know him.
Yeah, right.
He kind of looks around and looks embarrassed about something and looks down at Sarah. And
Did you
doesn't
string
really
up her
say anything.
parents?
It's like, just take her. Just
Did you
leave.
No, hold on. Did you string up her pants?
Did you string up her pants?
Pants.
Pants.
Wrong.
Pants.
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 I string up my pants every day.
Poles.
Pants.
Roll.
Pants.
Roll a
Pants.
persuasion.
Me? I think that's somewhere where I'm a Viking. Let's see. I have a
I got this.
Even when you're bleeding?
3d6 in that.
Mm.
-1.
For you, that's a big
Yeah, I have 2d8 in this scenario if I could find my die.
8.
8?
8.
Eight.
6.
What did you say?
6?
6. Okay. So he looks kind of at Bart and he bites his lip a little bit. He's like, Sarah, when you walked in town, she was in the sheriff's office because that's where her mom and pa are. They're supposed to be sacrificed there tonight.
So what you're telling me is that we can still rescue this young girl's family and give her at least a somewhat modicum of a regular life?
Well, why in tarnation was Horace hung up then?
He was an outsider. It was a bonus. See if the bird would leave us alone for a little bit longer.
Can't argue with the bonus. I totally understand.
We thought he was just an
show him the
orphan.
thumb thing again.
Stop it. Oh my god, he is delirious.
He just, he
just
wandered into
likes-
town
he just
with a
likes it when
couple
they
of
do
them
that.
sailor types looking for
type.
some car parts or something like that. How they
Oh,
got
wait.
here, I don't know.
So wait, the rest of them are here? Is Captain...
So we didn't have to go at all?
Captain...
His whole trip has been for
What
nothing?
happened to
is
the other
Stubbs still alive,
sailors?
or Faulkner?
No.
Fat-
Well, I mean, some of them were here. They drank all the booze and left. And
That sounds like them.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
that was about a week ago, I guess. Your cousin, was it?
How long have we been gone? I thought we
Yeah.
were only gone a couple days.
Oh,
No, it's been a bit.
yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, at this point, who knows?
I mean, it probably took a few
That
days just to
ship
get
was
here.
weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm
Okay,
pretty sure
we'll
a
see.
giant ship goes faster than our little car over
No.
sand.
No.
Yeah. So he relates to you how these sailor folks came in and basically, destroyed the town, acted like hooligans. And the hooligans that are acting as the sheriff kind of threw him out. But Horace, being the good cabin boy, stayed behind to gather supplies. And when the hooligans found him, they tied him up and threw him in the...
Wait,
And
I
the
thought the
ship.
ship was
I
full of
thought the
hooligans.
ship was hooligans.
You're mixing you're mixing your.
Sounds like they're all hooligans.
There's
That's
hooligans
a-
everywhere.
There's hooligans all the way
It's all
down.
these hooligans.
Basically, you're not hooligans. Everyone else is a hooligan.
I
It sounds
I
like
beg to
you're-
disagree.
I get
You
down
don't know
on
it's
one
not
knee and
well.
I look at Sarah. I'm like, Sarah, what do you think? Should we get your folks out of that hooskow?
How old is she?
I kind of figured like 8 or 9. Maybe a little younger, is what I guessed.
Don't ask her. She's not gonna. They probably make her do chores. She's gonna say, "Let him fry."
I feel like that was really more of a rhetorical question.
I've got a theme. I've got a themed thing going on here tonight. I want to hear Sarah's answer or her reaction.
Sarah's kind of like, well, Sarah, I like my mama and papa come back to me.
Well, there you go.
Clem looks at the party and goes, clever girl.
Is she like on the other side of the? Never mind. I was thinking of a different part of the movie.
There's actually 2 other girls to either side of him.
Well, Alice, not to call out any negative characteristics on our party, but you might have the skills to get someone out of a rather large cage. If we could just go on over there. Sir, what was your name? I'm starting to sound like Bartholomew. You will have to excuse my ever-changing affectation.
Oh, my name is Ezekiel. Ezekiel Gates.
Can you
Mr.
spell that
Gates.
for me?
E-Z-E.
No, I know how to spell Ezekiel. How do you spell Gates?
Smart ass.
F-U.
This is a general store, right, that we're in?
Yes. Yeah. You're in a
So wait,
general
if I've got a serious wound, how does that impact me?
Why don't you just soak it with your chips?
Touch yourself.
I don't get to soak it with my chips. It's
What?
magic wound.
Really?
I developed the same injury as the person I'm trying to heal if I fail. As the worst injury that the person I'm trying to heal has.
So, sorry, what was the question?
Oh, just what does having a serious wound, how does that impact me?
Oh, -3 to your rolls.
Damn.
Plus my
the
minus one.
That's right. So you're everything you do is at -4 right now.
So I say, I feel like maybe Horace and I should just kind of sit here and kind of heal up a bit.
That's convenient.
Yeah, I point to the big, gaping, bloody wound on my chest. Very convenient.
Mr. Gates, what time is this sacrifice scheduled to happen?
About that time, you hear out in the streets a mob starting to gather and chanting, "String him up, string him up." You start to see some torches gathering through the windows, and Gates just kind of turns and looks at you and say, "Now?"
After escaping a bunch of crows, as well as Clem's dynamite, our posse was able to rescue both the little girl Sarah and Bartholomew's cousin Horace. Unfortunately, Sarah's parents are about to be hung out to dry. Will our group be able to rescue them? Will they learn who the Scarecrow is? Will Bartholomew ever get healed? Find out next time on ODND Presents A Fistful of Dice, a Deadlands Adventure.